Still up all night. Running this marathon.
It's your boy Jay. You know, I got some good food for y'all. Again, these studies, this information is not for the masses. It's not for everyone. You know, it don't surprise me when people just, you know, scroll past these videos because they're just not asking the right questions within themselves. And that's why these videos, you know, it's kind of like they don't make sense, or it's too much, or it's not important. But the funny thing is, these are one of the most important studies that I personally ever laid my hands on, let's say. So if you're paying attention, pay attention. If you're not, continue to be sucked into what? Into this world that only temporarily exists. So I'll continue. The mind control that men are under when it comes to women is something very difficult to see, especially because there's so many layers to it. Women unconsciously, or some that are exploiting men, see this consciously and use it to their advantage. I'll tell you something. You know, as a man, you are in a I'm talking about a landslide disadvantage when it comes to you and a girl, you and a woman, because she has some qualities and aspects about herself that help her win in the genetic lottery, to continue her offspring, to continue, you know, the next in line. And as a man, you don't have that much of a leverage, or you don't have that much of abundance in that aspect of the game. And what it really goes down to is just the leverage that, you know, just having a pair of titties and something between their legs does to the opposite sex. You know, it's a very powerful energy that men fall short in. You know, I could make a whole 2-hour lecture on exactly that, and how actually you're supposed to override or overcome your natural desires as a man for getting validation, and that validation is trying to get sex from women. When you overcome that, something happens to you that you wouldn't think would happen to you, which is you actually start winning when it comes to that. But you see, a lot of men don't understand that because they're always, you know, chasing. Because there's such a strong energy in us that, you know, that's all we're constantly looking for. And you know, some women understand this and they know how to play that. But that does not make a woman as smart as she thinks she is when it comes to the totality of that power. And don't get me wrong, it's a very powerful power to have when you think about it. Because at the end of the day, I study many things, and one of them, and if you're watching, you know, till this clip, is the idea of mind control, the idea of you know, understanding why people do what they do. And on the short end of the stick, men lose every time.